Welcome. I'm Lydia Smyers. I lead U.S. education for Microsoft, and I am so thrilled to be here. Enter AI. Well, at Microsoft, we are committed to assuring that AI really becomes, for us, we use the word a co-pilot, not an autopilot. AI is here to help simplify complex tasks, to help put the human at the center, and to help be sort of an agent, a support, to assure that really technology can help you achieve more. We at Microsoft have been on a journey for AI for a long time. Since actually 2018 was when we founded our first AI for Good initiative, and we actually established what we like to call our 6 responsible AI principles. So for us, this idea of AI becoming a pane of glass, allowing just a more natural interface for technology is our vision, it's our hope. And we hope that some of these stories from districts and from our partners that you'll hear today give you a couple of examples of the how. So we're truly dedicated to advancing AI in education.
So for us, the journey for AI, it started because we have to have the background data that we have to ingest. AI is something which has come later. First, we just want to make sure that we have the data data set in the correct order, where we do need to build something on top of it. So what we have done when we were in COVID and the remote learning, right? We started creating a system with the name of Data as a Platform that helps us to ingest all information coming from all the different applications, all the different vendors, everything that we do need to do to ensure that we have collect everything in one single place. And then we need to create like a lot of stuff on top of it to ensure that we have the correct schema, to correct mashing of data between what we are looking for and how we do need to present and how do we need to expose that. So I think that's a lot that we have done. AI is something that is being built on top of it. Mm-hmm. And I think personally what we felt that if we have not created that, the AI would be a little bit more challenging on top. So for us, I think the biggest thing, and I think advice to everyone also, is that to ensure if we do need to build some AI capabilities, just want to make sure that the data is in correct order where you can build upon.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is fast-paced, but I think we have wonderful partners like Microsoft, and building it on Azure OpenAI is really beneficial to us in terms of security and data. So really in the past month, we were able to implement an AI teaching assistant with high school computer science classrooms using an OER curriculum. And we've rapidly learned a lot. We were able to get 3 teachers engaged, over 50 students, and we've differentiated the type of feedback that we're getting on an ongoing basis from these students to improve the POC and get to an MVP very quickly, June 30th, so we're still working on it. And any of these AI tools that we can do that with, we're engaging in it. We have 40 schools using Reading Progress, Microsoft Reading Progress, and so we're all in terms of how can AI accelerate student learning, personalize student learning, and also take the time off of teachers to create student-centered classrooms and allow the AI to help them individually have conversations with students while students are still rigorously learning and getting that immediate.
So this is our first feature or product, if you will. It's called the Kahoot generator. And we did some research with our educators, and they told us basically the number one challenge that they have right now is they need more time. Well, what used to take could take up to an hour if you're really trying to follow curriculum and do it really well, can take seconds.
So yeah, we're definitely looking all across the spectrum for how can AI integrate with education. I think we're focusing first on educators because, as you've heard a lot today, saving educators time, helping them personalize content. We're exploring lots of different ways. So what we're going to do now is allow the educator to generate a custom passage. They're going to choose the topic. Oh, it's about animals. They can choose the age range, choose the length of the passage, choose the language, and then you're going to see the most mispronounced words automatically. So they can say, integrate these 3 words into that passage, generate the passage, And now you're going to see all those words highlighted in bold. And there's a complexity button. So I want to make it a little harder. I just click complexity up. Want to make it a little easier, click complexity down. And I've had educators ask for that capability for a really long time. So what I'm going to show here, and this is just a simple example, I'm going to show going into Bing Chat and having a lesson plan being generated about the water table. And I'm going to have it, I'm a 6th grade science teacher, I'm going to tell it what I'd like, and then I'm going to have it update based on the types of things that I'm asking. So if you look in the upper left, there's a little chat pivot up there. So if you click that, it'll pull you into chat mode. So at the bottom, I'm going to say, make me a lesson plan. I'm a 6th grade science teacher on the water table. And I'm going to hit go. And it's going to very quickly generate a lesson plan with some objectives. It's going to have a time limit, and it's all sourced. Look at all the nice sourcing right there. Now I'm going to say, hey, can you align this to some ISTE standards? And I'm going to say, go back. It's going to redo it, and it can do that same lesson plan and start adding potential relevant ISTE standards. And now I'm going to say, it's right there, ISTE standard. I'm going to say, what are some other ISTE standards that exist? And it can go, and it'll find the ISTE standards straight off of ISTE.org. The other thing is you can do image generation. Now I say, hey, make me a cartoon of water going through soil for my lesson plan. Bing has an automatic image generator. Hey, there I've got some images.
We started our journey several years ago by assembling a data science team, setting up a data foundation, and kicking off a lot of those activities come in. So when OpenAI came to the forefront, it was an immense accelerator to our vision. As we build these AI-based solutions, we follow a certain set of core principles. The first one is, these solutions should help the educators. It should bring to them tools and practices that save them time and allow them to focus more on the instruction as opposed to chasing applications and data and things like that. So we really want to be helpful to the educators and save you time. The second one is trust. AI is new. It needs a lot of education. We are all trying to figure out what are the implications, what are the opportunities. So at PowerSchool, when we think of AI, we are thinking of building solutions that are centered around fairness, accountability, and transparency.
At this show, perhaps one thing we can all take away is that AI fluency is no longer a luxury, but potentially a necessity, right? It is here, and the opportunities for us to help make a difference in your classrooms, in your districts, powering this technology. Microsoft, we're committed to empowering every teacher and every student to achieve more, and we hope that access to technology, making this within reach, amplifies human potential and the potential that you have in your communities. So we have built a open source, available now, AI for Educators learning module. You can go check it out. It's available now. This learning module will help share nuggets and insights on how you can bring AI to your classrooms